Hi, welcome to Kids and Mom Show. It's your #1 parenting program. My name is Yele and I'm going to be your host for today. Today is going to be very informative and a bit of fun as well. So I need you to relax and be ready to learn, have fun, and then learn some more. So do not touch that dial. We have a lot of things in store for you. Obviously, we have a chat with someone amazing who has such an amazing fun activity for children that you parents need to have an idea of. Then we have the Kids Corner, Career Talk, and yes, you're going to have the tips and tricks with me where I share with you the tricks for this week. Don't go anywhere. I'll be right back. It's the Kids and Mom Show.
Oh, this is me. Let me feel the way I do that, do my thing, oh. Do my thing, oh. I'm so unique, so unique. The way I dress and the way I just did dance, oh. It's in my personality, yes, I got it.
In whatever you do and however you do it, you are like no other. Indomie, like no other. Indomie noodles, tasty nutrition, good for you.
Welcome back. Right now, I'm going to have a talk with an amazing, beautiful woman whose color coordination just blew me away when she walked into the studio today. She's going to be talking about some amazing opportunities for fun and learning, that your kids should take advantage of. I'm just going to go straight to her because she's so beautiful. I can't wait to talk to her. So could you just introduce yourself to us and tell us what you do?
My name is Catherine Wunley. We are Caligio's Kiddies Club. We also have a Caligio's Kiddies Club television show as well. So we do events, tours, camp. We do everything that has to do with kids, but fun activities basically, extra curriculum and edutainment. Permit me to use that word because we also have
edutainment.
Yeah, as you're learning, you're having fun. So learning with fun, it's what we do.
Oh, great. So can you just tell me straight up what the impact of the club, has been on the children that have been in there? And how many years have you been running the club now?
Yeah, we've been running the club for 7 years now. We started earlier with the events.
Okay.
So the events gave birth to the club.
Yeah.
Because we're like getting people from outside to entertain us when we have our events, which was not, and we're spending so much paying them. So we just thought about it and decided to get our own kids to do their own stuff.
Oh, nice.
And that was how these kids blew me out and were bringing out themselves, talents and so much of education in their kind of talent. And I was so excited and I went like, okay, this is time to get the club. And that was how we started the club. And we decided to gather the kids together, make them to entertain our guests first at the kiddies show. And from there, we now took them out for a pool fun day out.
Yes.
That was how we were able to introduce the club to everyone that were at the pool there. Then, lo and behold, while we were swimming, we met a ballet tutor and she fell in love with us. She brought her own kids and that was how the club started.
That is
and
so amazing.
It was nice. And the kids benefiting from it. I discovered that the kids, we've been able to bring out the best in themselves. You find out that these kids can sit before the camera even better than we do. They are so bold and they feel that, okay, there's no mommy, there's no daddy talking to us and saying anything to us or making us feel less than what we are, because those kids, they believe you should be able to make them feel good so that their best you'll get.
I like the word edutainment that you used. What has the response in Nigeria been to your club? How welcoming has the Nigerian economy or the Nigerian environment been to your club? Because it's a bit westernized, so...
I wouldn't use the word westernized because when we say Western culture, we try to put our culture, like when we went to one of our sponsors and she was like, she didn't want the Halloween kind of thing as a costume party for kids, that she wanted it traditional, she wanted it Nigerian. And that was how we started the fashion parade, and best costumes came with our own costumes. We had the professional costumes, we had the Nigerian costumes and so on and so forth. So I don't think it's Western, it's just us and these kids knowing what our culture is like as well. Then the response in Nigeria here, parents, their intention is, okay, like our summer camp, which we have every summer and winter, we have what we call the winter camp, that's the Christmas fun and all. The parents, their intention is, let me just take these kids out, let them just be somewhere. But at the end of the day, they find out that these kids come up with something very different when they come back home. They are so together, they are so articulate, because we do phonetics as well. They are so amazing. And there's this fun that they have around them because they see themselves with their own peers. And they have fun together. Exactly. When they are swimming, you see them saying all sorts and all that. Then our talk show as well, which we use our kids for. Yes. We bring up a topic for them, impromptu, and they start to flow. They start to talk about their parents, why mommy doesn't allow us to do this, why do they take the blame for doing that, and so on and so forth. So I guess it's a way for them to mingle, to make friends, and to be able to know, you'll be able to bring out the best in them. And our society generally has accepted it because parents now know what talent is all about. Okay. At least we have footballers, we have musicians, how they are making money. So I guess the Nigerian factor there has been very, very encouraging.
We will take a short break right now, and when we come back, we will have more questions for Catherine. Don't go anywhere. It's the Kids and Mom Show.
Is it my personality? Oh yes, I have ability. Oh, you can see.
I've heard of Indomie relish. It's a noodle, the latest variant of Indomie noodle. So
I've not heard of Indomie relish.
Yes, I've heard of the Indomie relish.
Is it my personality? Oh yes, I have ability. Oh, you can see.
No, I've not heard of munchies.
Yes, I've heard of it.
No, I've not heard of munchies.
Is it my personality? Oh yes, I have ability. Oh, you can see.
Dufil are the producers of Mini Me Chin Chin, Power Oil, Munchies, and also Indomie.
Okay, Dufil are producer of Power Oil, Mini Me Chin Chin, Indomies, and so much.
Of course I do. Of course they produce noodles, power oil, and mini chin chin. Yeah. Okay, I can see. Okay, munch it, mini chin chin, power oil, and Indomie noodles. And I want to thank Dufils for this hamper. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Inside this contains Munchies, Indomie, Power Oil, Cocoa Puffs, and thank you, Dufil.
I think Minimi is there, Munchie is there, Indomie is there. Power Oil is also there. Yeah, thank you very much for giving us this part. Dufil.
Catherine, what are the things that make the club a fun place for a child to be?
Well, like I said, what we've listed out so far, all the things we've been talking about, the kids, the talent, the edutainment basically is something that they would want to look out for.
Okay.
And Kalijo's Kiddies Club is such that every child is accepted. We don't turn down anything. You see somebody just fiddling with that electricity, whatever, and you make sure that, okay, there's no light there. This person tends to be an engineer in the future, some way, somehow, but in as much as it's not safe for that child, we try as much as possible to give that encouragement that the child needs, which the parent might be, a bit spanky about it, but we would not do that. We would rather see that thing in that child and bring it out.
Okay, so how is your fun club improving the lives of the children that are in there?
Sitting before the camera is one, reporting how the kids are bold. They are very, very bold. And you find out that some things that their parents, they can't confide in their parents, they tell us. You find out that kids and parents, they always have issues.
Yes. And
they'll be bold enough to ask, kids, please, can I talk to you, please? And before you know it, they are telling you what happened at home, and you are giving them the kind of advice that they need. And that shoulder to lean on, that's what they need. So we give it to them. And moreover, as well, it's both ways. As the kids are complaining about the parents and you're trying to settle them, the parents also come. Joy did not do well this time. Please, what can you do about it? Because I'm going to excommunicate her from the club. I say, no, don't do that, ma. I'm going to talk to her, don't bother. And before you know it, the Joy I'm using as my example now,
I know.
That term, she was like, Aunt Catherine, I have a surprise for you. I said, what is it? Said, I did well. I came out first, all overall. Wow. I said, wow. And I gave her a big hug and I promised her something. So that's how we try to encourage our kids when it comes to both entertainment, the education aspect of it, and the fun aspect of it. So we balance it. It's not they see us as second mommies.
Yeah.
Somehow, some way. So
That's amazing. So what are the safety measures that you have put in place for the children when they come to your club, when they travel with you, when they're on summer camp? You know, what are the safety things that you have put there to make sure that they don't get hurt? And how have you been able to maintain the safety procedures that parents are now able to trust their children with you, you know, release them to you to take them on trips and stuff?
Well, like, we are marketers, and at the same time we work with kids. We market our health care companies, and we try to make sure that they come on board. Doctor in the house 24 hours, attending to the kids. We have a first aid box and a first aid section for the kids, especially when we are camping them, the Caligos Kiddies summer camp or winter camp. We have a first aid section, and anything that happens to those kids, we try to sort it out immediately. Then when they are traveling with us, of course, the doctor is always with us on any trip that we go for.
Oh, good.
Yes.
Okay, good. Thank you so much, Catherine. Thank you for, you know, coming here. Thank you for allowing us to understand that our children can have fun and education. I love the word edutainment.
This is my personality. Oh yes, I have ability. Oh, you can see that I'm different from the rest. Like my Indomie, like no other. The way I cook is style and the way it tastes, like no other, like no other.
In whatever you do and however you do it, you are like no other. Indomie, like no other. Indomie noodles, tasty nutrition, good for you.
And on that note, we have come to the end of today's show. I had fun today learning about edutainment, and I'm sure you did too. I had fun as well with the career talk and the kids corner, and of course, my favorite part of the show, the tips and tricks on how to make your children more healthy. Until I see you next time, remember, this is your #1 parenting program. It's the Kids and Mom Show, and we're raising future heroes. Take care of you.